Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe it's starting off like here. Dude, are they really about to fight? He's got a sword and everything. That's not what she wanted to hear, bro. Wait. Is he? Oh, no way. Yes. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. Today we're gonna be starting off Naruto Shippuden already, man. Crazy that we are already at this point. If y'all are new here, my name's Josh. I just finished up OG Naruto. I don't know why I'm pointing back here, like I watched it back there or something. I'll put the link to the playlist or whatnot into the description below. But if y'all are interested, check that out. Literally just finished that up, I don't know, earlier this week. It's been a freaking journey already, and if y'all have been following my reactions at all, y'all know kind of how much I enjoyed OG Naruto, how much it really blew my expectations out of the water. It was very, very enjoyable. But all I've heard about Shippuden is that it's even bigger, even better, grander scales, cooler fights, etc., whatever. So I'm really excited to see some Shippuden in action. I think Shippuden is more so what was airing when I was growing up. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe let me know in the comments down below, like when OG Naruto started airing versus Shippuden. But I don't know. I don't think I ever saw any episodes of it. Like I feel like I saw back in the day. I remember like my friend would watch either Naruto or Shippuden at like 9 p.m. on Cartoon Network or something like that. And I remember, I would always have to leave right around that time to go home for bed. My mom would call me. I'd be like, no, Naruto looks pretty cool. And I didn't have cable, so I could never watch it. But now I'm an adult and I get to watch what I want. Let's go. But yeah, I'm very excited, y'all. I did get some advice from some patrons to start at, I don't remember what episodes it was. It was a little bit, not a little bit, like a couple hundred or 100 something episodes in. I guess it's like really the order of the manga. I've asked a few different people, including some friends of mine, and most, I think, people at least close to me recommended that I just start from episode 1. I think simplicity wise, I'm gonna do it that way. Also, some reactors I follow started with episode 1 when I was looking at kind of their playlist and ordering, so I think it just might be easier that way. If it gets to that point, like in those episodes and I'm confused or whatnot, we can always level set and I'll ask questions. Y'all can help me out. But just so y'all know, I am going to start in episode 1 here. If y'all are interested, check out the Patreon link below. We should be, 3 to 4 weeks ahead there. It's probably going to vary a little bit, but in general, I try to aim it to be about a month ahead of time. So if y'all are interested in those uncut early reactions, check out the link below. Would love to have y'all there. If not, like, comment, subscribe to follow along for more. Ain't the good YouTube shit, as I say. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here to watch with me. Let's go ahead and get into these episodes. And one of them looked like Naruto. I'm wondering if that's Sakura. Sakura? I recognize that voice. Dude, I've already loved the animation style. Are they looking for Sasuke? Dude, they look so much older, man. Holy shit. Is that Sasuke? Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe it's starting off like here. Sort of Orochimaru? Gotta be. Oh? Or is that Sasuke up there? Okay. I think I got a little confused. Oh man. Don't put me in my feels already. He knows now what it's like to lose that bond with Sasuke himself. Dude, this is crazy right now. I can't believe he's starting off this hot. I don't feel like I don't buy that, man. He was too dead inside after that fight to really feel that way. Dude, are they really about to fight? He's got a sword and everything. Dude, let's go, man. What a line. I love that.
Naruto yo. Omae no chikara o.
Our powers. Loving the soundtrack so far, y'all. So, like, I don't know, eerie and epic too at the same time. Oh my god. Naruto looks cursed here. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. My oh my, how you've grown. Loathsome Sharingan. Yeah, that is interesting that he's like, he knows of the Uchiha clan and everything. Wow, chakra more ominous. Madara? Okay, so he doesn't know him. Dude, I'm unbelievably hyped right now. Like, this is crazy already. Is it a cat again? It is, isn't it? This is a freaking throwback now. Wait, is it Konohamaru? No way. Yep, it's definitely him. Ah, just like him. I love the cartoon, like wrestling with animal. Aw. Is this the same cat too and lady? I recognize the lady. Didn't Naruto say something just like that too? Dude, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that episode now. No way, bro. God, man, the parallels.
そんなんじゃ満足できないんだなこれ。代目？6代目じゃないのか。6代目はナルト兄ちゃんだ。
Dang, dude, I love that. He believes in him.
きっとすごい忍びになって戻ってくるんだなこれ。
Okay, so at this point he hasn't come back yet. Yeah, I'm wondering what the timeline is with the beginning of this.
絶対強くなって。
イライア様と本格的な修行に出て随分と経つ。
ええ、そろそろ里に戻ってくる頃ではないでしょうか。
Man. Hmm. Let's go, man. God, I am incredibly happy to be watching this right now. This is so crazy to me. Two and a half years, okay. I was thinking that, like, I was about to ask, because I know it's going to be like 2 to 3 years kind of thing. I like the way Sakura looks now. Yeah, she must have been missing him a lot.
君な、面白いものが見られるぞ。
She knows exactly what that means.
はしゃぎおって。
みんな、渦巻きナルトが帰ってきたぞ。
Let's go, man.
何もかも懐かしいってばよ。
Love his fit too. He's got some changes up in here.
お岩が増えてやんの。
Oh, that's cool.
本当に？
I wonder who carves all that. They're talented as hell.
ナルトなの？
ん？
いつ帰ってきたのよ、ナルト。
久しぶり、さくらちゃん。
私より背高くなったんじゃない？
本当だ。
なんか見ない間にずいぶん。
Dang.
私少しは女らしくなっちゃった。
Okay, Sakura.
全然変わってないってばよ。
That's not what she wanted to hear, bro. Jiraiya's like, bro, you had your chance. That was your chance. Konohamaru gets the heart of Jiraiya, that's for sure. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous.
このハマる。お前もそんな術をやってるようじゃダメだってばよ。
成長したのは見た目だけじゃないよね。なんか少し寂しい気もするけど、立派になったね、ナルト。 あんたのことだからきっとすごい。
I sure can't wait to see, man.
生ぬるいってばよ。見よ、新開発した。
Of course.
新エロ忍術とかえぐっ。このバカ。
Right back to old times.
なんかぶりにあってたった2分ちょいでツッコミ入れさせんな。
I mean, he's been with Jiraiya for 2 years, 2.5 years. Of course, he's gonna be a little immature in some sense.
変わってない。つうか前より。
久しぶりだな、二人とも。修行の成果はあったんだろうな。
何の成果もなしに。
では早速成果を見せてもらおう。
見せるって。
ある男の相手をしてもらう。このためにわざわざここ数日は任務にもつけず待機してもらっていたのだ。
It's gonna be Kakashi. Come on, please, please. Ah, damn it, damn it. Good thing we got one more. Guys, this is, I mean, y'all heard me say it a few times, but I am so hyped to be watching this. This is crazy. That beginning scene with them like running up on Sasuke. Woohoo! Jesus.
どうも。
手まりさん。
So why is Temari here? Dude, Shikamaru looks so much older. Holy crap.
鹿丸。こいつあのチビか。
お前。
That little shrimp.
なんかバカさ加減が抜けたっつうか。変わったかおい。
いや変わってない。
She's like, don't get your hopes up. I thought he was a mature bad boy now.
俺は書類を届けに来ただけだぞ。
あ、鹿丸じゃないのか。誰だっけ。
覚えてないのか。
あっちだ。
God, dude, I love seeing all the character designs.
でかくなったな、ナルト。
Mm-hmm.
よ。
カカシ先
I love it, man. Oh.
生。先生ってば全然変わってねえってばよ。あのさ、カカシ先生に。
懐かしい光景だな。
はい。
なに。
Another book.
イチャイチャシリーズ3年ぶりの最新。先生、好きなんだろ。
よし。
You're just gonna have to wait to read. Or read while you fight if Naruto's not up to the task.
俺の相手って。
ちょっと違うかな。
What? I thought for sure it was gonna be Kakashi.
いや、さくらと会うのも久しぶりだね。ナルト、さくら。お前ら二人だ。
カカシ。
Okay.
その結果いかんによって今後のお前たちの処遇を決める。とで過ごしたわけでもあるまい。
はい。
それじゃあすぐに始めるか。ナルトも帰ってきたばっかで疲れているだろう。
俺は別に疲れちゃいねえってばよ。
どうしたんでしょう。あんなに急いで。
本を読む気だな。
So ridiculous, man. Oh my gosh. Silly. I'm curious to see Sakura's strength too after training under Temari.
そんなんじゃねえよ。
Not yet.
がある。その打ち合わせで砂と木の葉を行ったり来たり。
Dude, almost the tuning exams again.
試験の係になってっから。
Shikaburu's perfect for that.
よう言われてるだけだ。俺らと同期で中任になってない。
Woof.
主任
そうよ。
ついでと言っちゃなんだが。
Damn.
じゃあガラは
Dude, Carl, let's go. Come on. Wait. Is he?
風影様
Oh, no way. Yes. Oh. This makes me so happy, dude.
ガラ風影になったのか。
Wow.
俺も負けてらんねってばよ。
Yeah, he's got a lot of
絶対放課後になってやる。
catching up to do status wise. But I bet training wise, power wise, he's
やっぱり
just as strong
少
up.
し
He's
は
up
成長
there,
してみたい。
man. That's what I would guess at least. But
奴らの動きが活発になってきた
yeah, it seems like the Sand Village and the Leaf Village really, their ally has really prospered, or their alliance.
なんだユーラ暁という組織の名はビンゴブックに載ってる凶悪な S 級犯罪者ばかりです
Mm-hmm.
族を
The
滅亡
Savage
に追い込んだ
Itachi,
内派イタチかつては
Kisame.
干し柿貴雨以前この葉崩しを画策し先代の風影様を暗
Mm-hmm.
奴らが派手な動きを見せ始めている理由は何です目的は
そこまではわしにもわからんとの中のものを狙っとるということそして何かよからぬことをか警戒態勢を敷いてくれると良いのだがの
Dude. Yeah, what's the Akatsuki gonna be up to? Like, what's their scheme, man? Outside of just like capturing, like gaining certain powers and whatnot. Like, for what reason? Gaara, very quiet as ever, man.
さすがだなユーラよいち早く
どうするのが一番良いか常に考えて判断している
What's going on?
どうした
ええ何でもありません
Oh shit, dude.
そうかそうだったな
Does that have some like mind control or something crazy like that?
だからオイラたちの情報を垂れ流しにするような裏切り者になっているらしいが
仕方ねえだろうが
Chinchikari?
オイラの術は全て芸術だ。それにちゃんとお箱も持ってきてる。
Ew, I don't like that. Kakashi late.
先生ってばいつまで待たせる気だよ。
いやー、悪い悪い。実はここに来る途中で
Yo, it's the spot.
本日の課題、それはこの鈴を俺から昼までに奪い取ることだ。
Man, it feels like so long ago, yet not that long ago, like that I watched this episode. Like I was just starting OG Naruto. Gotta check in with see how they all feel about it now. Seems like it's pretty tough still.
さくら。
Made him very depressed.
ま、どれだけ成長したのか見てやる。
Oh, this is great, man.
もちろんそのために修行を積んできたんだってばよ。
どんな手を使ってもいいから俺から鈴を取ればいい。
See them work together. They remember.
今度はその本読みながらやらないの？
Yeah, I think he knows better.
いや、楽しみは後に取っとこうと思ってね。それに本気を出さないといけない。
Damn, starting off with the Sharingan, man. Let's go.
なんだ。
Cue the epic music. Oh, man.
まさかあれはユーラ隊長に分かっている。心配するな。すぐ終わる。
So they must have, like, infiltrated the captain at some point, his mind. That's what I'm guessing here. Or... Dude.
ユーラ、俺。
サソリ様。
So sorry. Gosh, it's crazy already. I like how they're all watching. All right, man. Wow. That's a great start to Shippuden. No doubt, man. I mean, I don't know if I've quite ever felt that, like, excited or just, I don't know, it's so hard to explain the emotions I was feeling. I was just, the pacing, like how fast it's kicked off with seeing all the characters and the changes that are going on, the Akatsuki moving, like it's just insane, man. Love it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move forward with the review section here. Got a lot to talk about just in these first two episodes, which is pretty insane. I think the pacing is already off to a hot start. I have to say, like, off the bat that I really loved the tone of these episodes. you know, I think it's partly the soundtrack, and the soundtrack kind of being a little bit more, I don't want to say dark, but like mysterious and eerie to a degree, foreboding. I don't know, man. There's like so many adjectives I could probably use to describe it, but like the feel of these two episodes is just, it's a little different than OG Naruto was. I mean, OG Naruto obviously had some intense scenes, very mature themes at times, but with this, it just feels like everything has kind of gone up a little bit of a level. Animation, really beautiful. Love the design of it. All the character designs looks awesome. I really loved, there's a few in particular that I really like. I liked Naruto for one. I really love how he has a bit more of like contrast in his suit, you know, the orange with the black, and then his headband is black now too. So really cool on that front. I liked Shikamaru's design a lot. Like he looks a lot more, I don't know. Like looking back on OG Naruto, you know, it's not like his character design was bad, but he almost looks like more natural, I guess. And he looks much more mature. Like he looks probably out of everyone, out of like the main class that we knew in OG Naruto, he looks like the most matured out of everyone. So really liked his design. And then I really loved Sakura's as well. I think Sakura looks like a lot more mature as well. Even though she doesn't even look like crazy different. I don't know, there's something about her just like growing a little bit taller. Her hair seems to be like a little bit grown out and whatnot. She seems a bit more mature. Everybody's voice actors are a little bit different too. Like Konohamaru's especially is very different. But even like Naruto's a little bit deeper voice and whatnot. So they did a really good job of like showing, you know, visually and, you know, through their voice acting and whatnot, that they have grown a lot, which is really cool to see. I mean, I was just so excited. Y'all could tell for sure. But yeah, let's start by talking about that opening scene. And this is probably where the controversy of where you should start comes into play. What episodes was it? Let me check on that quick. Yeah, it was episodes 119 and 120. So yeah, I'm curious on maybe if 119 and 120 gave more context to this first scene. It was opening scene of episode 1. You know, everyone was saying that 119 and 120 were like sequentially what happened in the manga. Like that was the beginning, and then it went to episode 1. But I'm even curious if this intro scene even was shown in the manga at all, or if it's kind of just like, hey, this is something that happens in the future. It's definitely foreshadowing, right? Like it's not, I mean, it's not even foreshadowing. It's literally a scene from the future, from where we actually jump back to at the beginning of this, with Naruto coming back to the village and everything, right? Like this seems to be in the thick of Shippuden, right? But man, really, really cool. I love the intro. I mean, it just built up my excitement so quickly. Love like the CG of them running through the halls looking for Sasuke, and seeing Sasuke himself as well. Also, I didn't really mention him, but his character design was really dope. Love the sword. Really, really cool. But I was curious on who that third shinobi was with Naruto and Sakura, because that shinobi almost looked like a Uchiha. Like I confused that one with Sasuke at first. So I'm wondering who that is. Maybe it's someone we've met and I just don't recognize them, or maybe it's somebody new. Kind of curious on that. But man, what a great way to start it, because getting like Sasuke and Naruto and just getting a little glimpse of them seeing each other again, and kind of having the flashbacks to their confrontation at the very end of OG Naruto and them breaking their bond and whatnot. I think it's just a really exciting way to start this time skip. And even though, you know, we're not going to get answers to like this fight that's about to come for them, it just makes you really excited to see how it's going to get to this point. And it's really interesting seeing Naruto and Sasuke specifically in these scenes. You know, Naruto seems pretty, I don't know, like numb to a degree, I guess you could say, and Sasuke does as well. Like they're both kind of like flat. Sasuke especially seems pretty closed off still. Like you can tell he kind of says that the reason he didn't kill Naruto back then was just so he could go against Itachi, and do it his own way to get his power. And that was part of it, of course, like that was a big motivator, but that was after he had already spared Naruto. So there's obviously a level of connection and bond that he has with Naruto that he couldn't break off, and he's just not talking about it. But it seems at this point that he wants to fully commit to killing Naruto. And so there's obviously going to be a big fight in this case. I'm imagining that this fight will actually decide if Sasuke will return with them or not, if I had to guess about kind of where the plot will go there. I really love the line that, like, when they're going back and forth, Naruto and Sasuke was like, he's like, weren't you trying to become the Hokage? Like, why are you wasting time chasing me when you should be training to be the Hokage? And Naruto's response is, there's no way a guy who can't even save one friend can ever become the Hokage. I love that line. So good, man. Because the Hokage is not just about power. I mean, that's an element of it, but a lot of it's also about protecting and providing for the family you have, the village, right? And Sasuke's still probably part of that in Naruto's mind. I also thought the scene with the Nine-Tail and Naruto kind of going in, and once again, you kind of see Naruto's flatness, you know, the numbness that he has to a degree, and the Nine-Tail's almost trying to seduce him to be like, hey, show Sasuke our full power together, show him how strong we are. And like he kind of like is trying to seduce him to completely break the seal, and he says he'll give him his full power. Although, I mean, that seems like a tempting thing, right? Like, I doubt the Nine-Tail would actually stay with Naruto if the seal was completely broken, right? But I thought it was kind of interesting, the depiction of that, and seeing how Naruto kind of was about to like go grab for him, and Sasuke comes in and can actually see through Naruto and see the Nine-Tail spirit, which is wild. It just shows how strong his Sharingan has gotten. But by far the most interesting part of it is the conversation between Sasuke and the Nine-Tail, with the Nine-Tail recognizing Uchiha, or a Uchiha, you know, so he has history with some of the Uchihas, and he even gives us a name drop of an Uchiha who I guess he confronted, that he compares to Sasuke's like chakra that's more ominous than his own, even the Sharingan and whatnot, and it was Madara, something like that. So some Uchiha who was very strong as well. Now I'm guessing this is a much older Uchiha, or character in general, but if I had to guess, I'm just trying to connect things in my mind. You know how Itachi said that only 2 people had gone the Mangekyo, and Sasuke would have been the 3rd, if I remember correctly. So maybe Madara might have been that first character who could have gotten like Mangekyo or something like that, if like he was that strong of an Uchiha or had that great of an ability of Sharingan. It could make sense that he might have been the first one to do it or something. That's just kind of like theory Josh going on here. Obviously, we don't have enough information to know that, but it could make sense with like how they're kind of comparing Sasuke's powers to, in his chakra, to this Madara character. But yeah, let's jump forward to more of the present time, because, well, yeah, it flashes back really to you know, where we really are at in the story with with Naruto kind of coming home after 2.5 years. Wild how quickly that would go for everybody. I mean, obviously for me, I didn't have to wait at all. But it's cool seeing all the characters kind of like waiting and hoping for Naruto to come back, and they have a lot of hope in him. They're putting a lot of hope in him, including Tsunade. But I really love all the parallels in episode 1 to some of the early episodes we had in OG Naruto, particularly the cat scene with Konohamaru and his trio chasing down the cat as one of their D-ranked missions. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if it's the same exact cat, but the lady looks exactly the same. I didn't go back and check it, but I'm pretty sure it's like the same lady. So I really love the parallels, and like Konohamaru acting like Naruto a ton, like they're on the same mission. He's complaining about how these missions aren't serious. You know, the ramen guy's recognizing him as Naruto. Tsunade even recognizes him as Naruto. So I really love that parallel, you know, the parallel of the Chunin exams coming in again. Really cool. They just like, you know, obviously the Chunin exams was more of like a plot device in OG Naruto, but it's cool that they're like kind of like honoring that in Shippuden and like, you know, keeping the timeline consistent or like the lore consistent, that's kind of coming up again. And then also towards the end of the second episode, when they're about to, yes, Sakura and Naruto are about to face Kakashi, they also parallel the, you know, the bells training with the 3 stomps, and, you know, kind of flashing back to that, you know, initiation they had to become Genin in the first place. Really good stuff. I thought that Naruto's reunion with Sakura and Konohamaru was really funny. Sakura, you know, kind of crushing on Naruto a little bit, seeing he's gotten taller, he's got a little build to him. She even thinks like he's more mature because of his response to sexy jutsu. But both of them were so funny. Like she's like, oh, am I like more womanly now? He's like, nope, you haven't changed a bit. You goddamn idiot, Naruto. Like, you can't help yourself out at all. And then him acting all more mature than sexy jutsu. And then of course he's like, I got my own though, my own new special ninjutsu, as like Sakura's thinking about how powerful Naruto might have become with his new jutsu abilities. Too good, man. And yeah, we get, you know, Temari and Shikamaru together. Of course they're together, you know, they're not dating, but I mean, it's obvious, y'all, that they're going to end up together. But yeah, they're playing for the Chunin exams. I love how Shikamaru is going to be the one running the exams. I think that's perfect for someone like him. Like, he's going to know how to challenge, you know, the Genin there to kind of make sure they're thinking like a Chunin should, right? So that's perfect for him. I think that aligns really well to his character. Also, it's just cool getting like such an update on where everyone is in their status, right? Everybody in that class are Chunin, including Sakura, and then Temari, Kankuro, and Neji are all Jonin already, which is just so cool. It's insane. And then of course we get the huge reveal that Gaara is the Kazekage. Like, I kind of like thought that maybe someday he could become it, but it's just crazy that already at this point he's the Kazekage. So freaking dope. That was probably like my favorite part of these episodes. I mean, y'all know I'm a fanboy for Gaara, so it's possible for me not to get hype about that. But this does beg the question about, you know, how is Naruto going to be, I guess, ranked now? You know, he's technically a Genin still, which is funny. And like, if he has to go through the Chunin exams again, that would be hilarious. I mean, I'm assuming he'd mop the floor with everybody. But I doubt that's going to be the case, unless they kind of just like skip over it plot wise, kind of have like a flash forward or like little clips of it. I just don't think that's going to be the way they have like the plot go again, especially with the Akatsuki kind of coming into the picture here. But maybe it's just going to be this fight with Kakashi, because like Tsunade did say that like this would kind of determine his status in the future. So maybe like they'll kind of give him some special kind of training here, or I guess a special challenge that might help him get to you know, a Chunin or a maybe even a Jonin level. I don't really know. They've never really explained how people get promoted from Chunin to Jonin yet. But I'm imagining that there's probably gonna be something like this for Naruto. I mean, there's no way after training for 2.5 years with Jiraiya that he's not at least Chunin level. But I mean, honestly, I think it's probably pretty clear that he's gonna be Jonin level. But yeah, let's jump over to the Sand Village and kind of what's going on there. I guess Jiraiya has given heads up to all like the hidden villages that the Akatsuki are on the move. You know, we get some good dialogue about the Akatsuki again, and we have a character from the Sand Village named Yura, who I guess is like the captain, and he's kind of giving the update from this meeting and saying how he's prepared, you know, the security of the village to be much more tight. And then after the meeting, he has this like moment where he has like this brain zap, and there's a seal within his brain that breaks. And from what it seems, because he ends up killing all the sand shinobi that were guarding them, and he recognizes the two Akatsuki members who come. Seems like maybe he, you know, if I had to guess, he was associated with the Akatsuki in some manner. Some kind of jutsu seal was placed in his brain that made him think that he was a Sand Shinobi or something like that, or just didn't remember the Akatsuki, and kind of maybe it, you know, kind of erased his memory for a while, and then at a certain moment, or maybe at the will of some of the Akatsuki members, they can break that seal, and all of a sudden he remembers his duty that he had, and he helps them infiltrate. So crazy that's happening. Of course, like that's they have to have like a very unique way of like infiltrating the village, and honestly that's like a really smart way to go about it, is like kind of tricking your own allies into not knowing that they're supporting you in some way. That's always like a really good way to get an advantage over your opponents, is like when you trick even your own allies and like they don't even know how to read it at all, right? And these two Akatsuki members are interesting. I don't think we've met either of them. I think the only ones we met right are Itachi, Kisame, and the one that was like spying on Naruto and Sasuke's duel. Like he has like blonde hair and like little beady yellow eyes. I don't think we ever got a name drop for that one though. But these two don't seem like they're associated with them. One of them's like really hunched over, the other one's blonde. They seem to have some interesting jutsu. They even name... No, I guess they don't really name their technique, but they do kind of say like, are we prepared? Because our enemy is going to be using, what do they call it? Jinchuriki? If y'all are new here, y'all, I'm terrible at pronouncing all these Japanese words, so bear with me. And if y'all have been here for a while, y'all know it takes me a minute. Eventually I'll get it. It took me basically all of OG Naruto to pronounce Orochimaru correct, and even now, I probably just pronounced it poorly. Oh man. But yeah, and then we get a name drop for one of them too, Sasori. I guess that's I think that's the hunched over one, if I could tell by the voice that was associated with it. But the captain, what was his name again? Yura, recognized him and said it by his name too. So seems like we're gonna get to know these guys pretty well. I'm wondering who they're after. Sounds like they're after Gaara, I'd assume. So if we get a fight between Gaara and the Akatsuki this early on, that would be insane, bro. Kind of hoping for that, to be honest, because I want to see where Gaara's at as well. And of course, all the Akatsuki members are supposed to be super strong, so we'll have to see. And then they also give a little information on how they had sent. They're supposed, after they, you know, go after Gaara, whoever they're after in the Sand Village, that they're supposed to go after the guy they sent after Orochimaru, who kind of betrayed them and like gave information from them. And I'm wondering if maybe that guy was also kind of under their influence with the seal, and maybe Orochimaru saw through it or something and was able to break it and kind of get the information out of him. So really curious on where Orochimaru's at. Just so much going on already. It's so exciting, man. And one thing too is like, the reason I kind of think they're after Gaara is like, wouldn't they maybe be after the Sand Spirit? And I don't remember the actual name of it, nor could I probably pronounce it, but you know, if they're after like the Nine Tail, maybe they would be after the Sand Spirit as well. It's another really strong spirit that, you know, if you can bind it to yourself or control it, you get a lot of power, just like how Naruto has with the Nine Tail. So I think that could make sense. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with the character ratings. If y'all are new here, every episode I usually do character ratings. We have 3 categories: MVP, character that had the best moment, and character that had the funniest moment. So I kind of just label it in there. Just a fun way to kind of, you know, recap the episode and whatnot. For MVP, I mean, honestly, MVP is a little hard to give in this one because we're kind of all over the place, but I'll just give it to Naruto in general because it's just awesome seeing him kind of coming back into the mix. He's obviously the focal point. There's so much hope being placed in him already. Just really great seeing him both in this modern time, but also even in the, I guess, the future with his confrontation with Sasuke. Just really interesting. For the best moment, I gotta give it to Gaara being revealed as a Kazekage, man. That was so freaking hype. Just makes my soul happy, man, seeing Gaara kind of growing through the world. I can't wait to see more of his like inner dialogue because we didn't really hear him talk much at all. I'm wondering how much he's like grown, like if he's been able to experience more love in life, and I really hope he has. And then for the funniest moment, I'm gonna give that to Sakura when she gives Naruto a beating. When she's crushing on Naruto and she thinks that he's grown so much. She's like, man, he's really changed, and she's like blushing and stuff, and every time Naruto just disappoints her. Of course, we got to get their dynamic back. Sakura beating on Naruto and keeping him in his place. Man, but yeah, such a good set of episodes here. I'm thoroughly excited to be getting into this. I mean, this didn't let me down at all. I'm really excited to, you know, just kind of chug along through this series, and I hope y'all are too. If you're interested, check out the Patreon. Be ahead of time there, 3-4 weeks, something like that. Or just like, comment, subscribe if you want to follow him for more on YouTube. We appreciate any support. And yeah, I hope you all have a really good rest of your day, and I'll catch you for the next episodes. Peace.